Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose? To defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
That feels a lot more like home now. All right, so my assignment for General Hawk and the rest of the G.I. Joe team is to lay back and watch this site up here that we think Cobra's using. They're trying to build this thing called the mass device. And I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But in the meantime, my job is just to watch and figure out how are we going to get in there. I'd like to do it without having a big fight. I just don't think that's the way to do things if it can be helped. I've got my mission briefing folder right here. And this tells me everything I need to know about what I need to look out for from Cobra. So, and this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the mass device right here, made by a guy called Destro. And the mass device moves things around the world. This is Destro. He's got a metal head. That's about all you need to know about a bad guy is when he's got a metal head. All right? Paulie Pastrami achieves world peace. And if you ask any soldier around here, this is what we want. We want world peace. We don't want people running around, moving things around, and blowing stuff up. So this is why we do what we do. So let's see what Paulie does to get world peace, and if it gives me any ideas. All right. Paulie Pastrami achieves world peace by James Proimos. This is Paulie Pastrami. He's 8 years old now, but he was 7 when he achieved world peace. Paulie Pastrami once ate a whole pizza in one sitting. Burp. He beat a tiger in a race. Actually, it was a cat named Tiger. And he even kissed a girl, his Aunt Margie. Does that count? But achieving world peace was his greatest accomplishment to date. How did he do it? Paulie Pastrami was nothing special. Certainly no more special than you or me. The kid had not yet mastered whistling. Is what he sounded like, see? Can you guys whistle? I can sometimes. I gotta do it quietly. I don't want to bother those Cobra agents over there. All right. Often his socks did not match. That's why we wear boots, to cover that up. Paulie Pastrami was constantly picked last for street hockey, and he's the only one wearing the properly approved goalie equipment. How did such a boy achieve world peace? Paulie Pastrami started by being kind to small animals. And there's a fly right there, and then it goes to a mouse and a duck, and then bigger animals like a pig, and bigger, like this looks like a fat donkey, or maybe a kangaroo with short legs, I can't tell. And bigger still, I think that's a bear. You want to be nice to bears. Next, he tended to the earth. He watered the flowers. Hi, Joe, are you thirsty? He named the flower Joe. I like that. I like that name. He read the trees. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Classics. And he listened to the river tell him stories of long ago. Eventually, Paulie Pastrami turned his attention to humankind. He apologized to his little sister for something he did when he was 5 years old. She was having none of it. So he made her the most fantastic doll he could. She immediately forgave him. That doll looks just like her. Paulie's got some talent there. Yes, he does. Next, Paulie Pastrami decided to take his cause to the classroom. He began to listen more. His teacher said, "The early bird catches the worm." And Paulie said, "The woman makes sense." He shared his lunch with Morris Klepnick, when Morse forgot his. Thank you. And he sang often. La 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 la. Paulie Pastrami offered compassion to those in need. There, Principal Millsap. You think principals and teachers have tough days? I'm sure they do. He worked hard, he finished what he started, he laughed at himself, and he cried with others. He sounds like good G.I. Joe material to me. Paulie Pastrami learned that a misunderstanding could often be settled with a cupcake. Paulie Pastrami's actions had an impact on the entire classroom. In fact, the whole school, was at peace. He was elected class president, hall monitor, crossing guard, birthday party coordinator, and best person on the planet. But Paulie Pastrami wanted more. He wanted world peace. Paulie Pastrami went to his parents. Now, if you need help, that's a good place to go, your parents, because they know a lot more than you do, no matter what you think. I must achieve world peace by tonight, he told them. Said his mother. World peace. By tonight, said his father. Then his father said, that's it. We're going on a world tour. Oh boy, said Paulie. And off they went in their 1968 Volkswagen Beetle loaded up with cupcakes. It's amazing they had that many cupcakes, isn't it? Their first stop was Furniture World, and everybody went, ah. Then it was on to, what does that look like? Tire World. And then Sports World. That one's shaped like a baseball glove. And they go, ah, because they're at peace. Next stop, Toy World, shaped like a rubber ducky. And then the World of Magic. That one looks like a hat with a rabbit coming out of it. Paulie Pastrami brought cupcakes and peace to them all. It wasn't until Paulie Pastrami handed out cupcakes at Mattress World that he realized how tired he was. So he and his father called it a day. And there's Mattress World. It looks like a big old bed, doesn't it? 2 stories tall with a pillow on the top. And everybody's waiting in line for one of his cupcakes. And someone says, I hear it's as much about the simple act of giving as it is about the cupcakes. And someone else said, that's nice. I think it is too. When they got home, Paulie Pastrami's father made a big announcement. Now entering your home, the boy who just achieved world peace. Paulie Pastrami's mother applauded wildly. Yay! That night, Paulie Pastrami's parents thanked the heavens that they were blessed with such an incredible boy. Clink! A little toast of milk there. I like milk too. And in his room, Paulie slept peacefully. The end. I like that book. And I like Paulie's thinking on that. Do I have any food I can give the guards to make them like me more, and so maybe we can get along and be peaceful about stuff? Let me go see. I'll be right back. So what do I have that I can share with the guard or give to him to let him know I'm not a bad guy and I'm not here to hurt him? Let's see. I've got chewing gum. I've always got chewing gum with me, or bubble gum. I got these headphones right here. You put it in your ear, but I got these, so I don't need these. And I got my binoculars. If I have to give up my binoculars to achieve world peace, I will do it. So, wish me luck. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to talk to that guard and see if I can make a trade for what I need, and we can do this peacefully. Okay? Well, everybody, I think mission accomplished. You'd be amazed at how easy it is just to throw a blanket over yourself and disguise yourself, and then tell everybody you're sick. They'll stay away from you for sure. But I've got the heavy water, the mineralized sample. I'm going to take that back to the pit at G.I. Joe headquarters and let the other tech heads like me take a look at it, see what we can figure out about this, and stop Destro from using that mass device. Yo, Joe! Of course, this weekend was Memorial Day, so hopefully you had a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed being with your friends and family. But if you don't know what Memorial Day is really all about, ask your parents or find a veteran so they can explain it to you. And I think the holiday will mean a little more to you.